Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bury. Episode number 2, we're going to go from the beginning of October to the end of the year on this one. And hopefully we're going to keep our job because it's not looking great at this point in time, to be honest. We've got Bristol Rovers coming up, I think that is. We're still in a couple of the... Well, we're in one of the cups, aren't we? We brought a few players through from the academy previous episodes, so hopefully we're going to see those progress pretty quick. Hopefully, anyway. Come on. Yes, a 2-0 win. Massive. Oh, Hall as well. I was worried about putting him in. He's only 50 rated. I was worried about putting him in. Didn't think he was going to be good enough, but gets the goal along with Sikan. And there we go. 2-0 win. Does that drag us out of the... It doesn't drag us out of the relegation zone. Well, no, we can't see, can we? Right, so Becker now up to a 64. Shaw gets up to a 57. So we need to get these players up by 10 points, then play them in 10 games. That's going to be tricky, to be honest, because getting them up 10 points could take quite some time. Does it count the points they've already gone up? So if I go to stats, attributes, that's the one. Go to change. So it's only showing Shaw as up 1. Okay. So he needs to go up by 10. That's going to be tricky, actually. I think I might have to just let some really crap players get brought into the academy just so I can finish this off, because at the moment 59 rating from our board is not great at all. I'm a bit worried about that. So Leeson.com trophy, second round we lose 2-1, knocked out of that one, not ideal. We are currently still in the relegation zone. Wow. But we've got a big 6-pointer here against Shrewsbury. Should I do the... I've not done any press conferences yet, have I? Don't think I have, no. We haven't got one anyway, so... Come on. Come on, come on, come on. The 6-pointer here. Such an important game if we can pull off a victory. Come on. They've not won in their last 3. We've come off the back of a big win. And we get absolutely bummed. 4-0. That is not good at all, is it? Right. So we're gonna bring Hall in for a bit more training because we need to get him up by 10 points now. Where are you? In here now, Hall, aren't you? So Hall is someone we could get up by 10 points quite easily. So let's get him trained. There we go. He's up by 1 already. So he's up to a 51 now. So we need to get him up to a 61, and then start using him as much as we can. He's got to do that and then play 10 games. We'll do the same with the goalkeeper possibly as well. So now we've got a game against Blackpool, and we do have an injury apparently to our left wing back. Do we have any more left wing backs? We do have a left wing back on the bench. Fantastic, and he's actually better than one on the pitch. The players seem to be reducing in ability, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all, really, is it? So let's put you there. So I have to have my bench sorted out a bit more organised, to be honest. Right mid, I'm going to drop you off and put another striker on the bench, 60 rated. Okay, so we've got 2 64 rated players now. Rollins a 59, Mumba's a 58, Hall's a 51, Shaw at 57. So our squad's moving in the right direction. It's just taken longer, and as long as we can get past this first season, I think if we can complete the youth aspirations for the club, we might just be okay. Although I'm a little bit worried we are going to get sacked, to be honest. A 2-1 loss to Blackpool, rolling with one of the goals. I don't know why they said that the league is not a high priority, but they are really punishing me for not doing well in it, aren't they? So Mumba is getting really close to that 59 now. Shaw's getting close to that 58. I think when we hit the next month, it might just tip us over the edge. Performance review. Okay. You get some positive outcomes in your goals for this season. Oh, this is tricky. This is very, very tricky. Because I don't know there's much I can do at this point in time. I need to bring in some youth academy defenders. Will be the quickest win that I can possibly do. But I don't know how easy that's going to be. We've got an available player. Right, this player from the bench who got sent off. Well, that's you bugger then, mate, because we just put Curveball back in. I don't know if there's much I can do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Hall off onto the bench. And I'm going to bring in this guy, Melksham. Just because he's a 60 rated. I don't want to take the risk. I feel like having a better player in the pitch might help us. Even though Hall's done a pretty good job, don't get me wrong. I just feel like we need to play our best possible team at this point in time. I mean, morale is low. We really could do with a victory here. But Oxford are looking pretty good at the moment. Oh, we lost 3-1. Oh, this is going to end in tears, isn't it? 51. We're currently under scrutiny. I know we're under scrutiny, but I'm sure until when I can get to the end of the month and I can possibly bring in 2 defenders for the academy, then all of a sudden I'll make you happy. I think that'll be a big thing. We are working on it. AFC Women have lost all 3 of the last games. Can we? No, we can't. They beat us as well. Oh my god, this is going so badly. Although I did expect to get relegated this first season, but I didn't expect the board to be so harsh about it. Right, Mumba's up to a 59. Shaw goes up to a 58. Hall getting close to that 52 mark as well. Hopefully we're going to see some more normal stat upgrades as we get to the end of the month. Hopefully now, okay. Right, scouting report for the month. Oh, youth squad report, sorry. 2 good players here, actually. I think I am going to obviously just have to bring George Shaw straight into the first team. I haven't got a lot of choice at this point in time. Come on, give us some defenders, mate. You'll be a hero, give us defenders. There's not much like amazing stuff at this point in time. You are probably going to be quite good. Billy Bennett, so we'll sign you up. Cameron Clark, I'm going to sign you up because the potential that you could have a good current. Actually, you're only 15 though. I've got to take anybody who could be a defender at this point in time. Just to complete that. Right, and then from there on... See, if you were 16, I think I would have took you, but you're not. And you're not that great either, but you could be someone who could get up pretty quick. Okay. I've just got a bit mad there, I really have. Aha, there we go. We're thrilled that you've added stuff to your youth academy. There we go. Okay, we've signed 2 defenders to the youth academy. They're happy with that. That's good. So we got some points back with them there. Let's have a look at our youth academy. We haven't got to bring them straight up now then, have we? So we have a left back who's got terrible potential. We've got centre back who's got terrible potential. So we can release some of these now, to be honest. We just had to do it to complete that mission. You can be released as well. Okay, we'll keep you lots. I mean, I might bring you straight up. Ethan Collins. And Billy Bennett is actually a good shout as well. I mean, all of these. Let's bring them all up. I'm going to bring them all up. Just because we just need a better squad now. And if I can get these players in the training and get them up by 10 points, it's going to make a massive difference. Do we have any stat upgrades as we went through? So Roland's up to a 60. Shaw's 59. Hall up to a 52. So we need to get players up by 10 stat points. Where are we up to now on the academy players? If we go to attributes, we are at, okay, so 3 for Shaw and 2 for Hall. So we are getting there. We are definitely getting there. And we also now can probably start to put some of the other players on the transfer list. So we go to financial. What are the value of some of these players? So we ignore the ones that I've got. So 325k. Yep. 275. We're just going to add a lot of these players to the transfer list. I mean, just make the money in January. Oh, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Didn't mean to put Shaw on there. We need to make some money in January and just keep them happy. And all these players are crap, so we're not actually going to use any of them anyway. And hopefully we're going to bring through a lot more academy players. But of course the academy players are not that great current ability at this point in time. So we can't actually sell all these players probably, to be honest. But at least we can get some out the door and get some more money. Hopefully we can get some more great players from the academy. At the transfer list. I mean, these players are not worth bugger all anyway, are they really? But there we go. Right. So hopefully in January then we should make some money. Ipswich now in the league. So we have another issue with the squad. I mean, do I go mad and just put all of our players on the bench? All of our youngsters? It could be a good way of building them up as quickly as we can. It's going to give us no strength in depth though, is it? But who's the player we've got to take out? Oh, Mertin. I'm going to do it, you know. I'm just going to do it. We need to get our players improved as quickly as possible. And apparently they really want us to improve our academy. So it's killing two birds with one stone in theory. So let's try that. Hopefully some of these players are going to start to progress pretty quickly. I mean, we're seeing some pretty good improvements with players like Becker. He's gone up 3 points already. Mumba's got up to a decent level now. Come on, just give us a point. Oh, it's a 2-0 loss. It's a 2-0 loss. Well, we're up to 56 now, the manager. We were 50 earlier, so I'm pretty happy with that. So what we're going to do here, we are going to stick with the players that are terrible, I think. Try and get them improved as quickly as we possibly can. So let's do attacking scenarios for Collins. Let's go into midfielders. Bennett, you're one that's going to get up quick, aren't you? Let's do a little bit of you. Should I go all out on Bennett? Was Bennett a good one? I mean, Hall's pretty good as well. Let's do Hall. Yep, good. Don't know if we should just focus on a couple for now. We've got no good defenders there. We would definitely have to keep working on Shaw, because it'd be good to have a strong goalkeeper. And do I want to do any more of these? I mean, there's Shaw. There's two Shaws. I feel like George Shaw had a good potential. So I can't remember what his potential was now. I only did it a couple of minutes ago, but... Right, so no one got a fuller stat upgrade. Everyone got some good results, though. But as time goes, hopefully those will get pushed higher and higher. Is this a new month now? You're into November. Okay. Right, so... Well, okay, I put a lot of players on the transfer list, didn't I? We're not on track financially. Okay, we're going to do that, though. We are going to do that. Okay, I've just done all this, haven't I? Why am I looking at this now? For some reason, I just thought myself, oh, we're starting a new month. We'll have the stuff. We've already done it. Right, let's push forward then. So we're going to get a chance to do some more training before the next match. International break, I believe, is it? I think my cat just fell off the windowsill. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Right, so let's get some more training done. So still no actual full-on stat upgrades, which is a bit disappointing so far, to be honest. We do have a game coming up now against... Who's that? It's not Macclesfield, is it? No, it's Peterborough. We need some points. We really need some points. I think relegation might be inevitable at this point in time, but... We lost 3-2. We actually got a couple of goals in that one, so it's not terrible. Let's go back into the training. Let's push these guys hard. There we go. Collins and Bennett both go up a stat point. I mean, Collins could be useful, actually, because then we could put the German guy over onto left wing and play Collins up the right. So he could actually be useful for us. I think if we can sell some players in January and make some money... and we can improve the youth players by 10 points like it wants us to and play them in 10 games, which is going to be tricky because we need to... Well, there's not a lot of time left this season to do it in, is there? If we can do that, then we should survive. I think money is going to be the big thing for them, though. If we can make a lot of money in January by selling players, I think they'll be happy. Right, so that's Shaw now up to a 60, which is fantastic. and Hall up to a 54. Now Shaw's up to a 60. He's almost up to a 61. Wow. Now Shaw's up to a 60. We can actually look at him in the squad hub and see what his potential. We're up to a 62 with the board, which is very good as well. I don't know how we pulled that one off, but that's good. Stat increases. There we go. Shaw. What you saying on your old didgeridoo, mate? I can't see you on that. I've got to go to status, haven't I? Showing great potential, which is an 80 plus. Okay, I'm happy with that. These don't show as yet, do they? Sikan is growing, showing great potential. Becker is great potential as well. And Shaw's great potential. Rarland is great potential. Mumba, we can't see yet. For some reason, though, the board is happier with us. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm happy they're happy. As we move into December now, another youth scout report coming. We can also do some training again. Hopefully get some more of these players up. Shaw's up to a 61 now, which is excellent. Collins goes up to a 53. So it's all about getting these players upgraded as quickly as possible and just hopefully fighting against relegation. Where are we sitting now? Sikan and Becker now up to a 65 each, which is fantastic. I'm pretty happy actually with that. If we look again at the attribute increases. So Shaw's up by 5. We need 5 more for him. Becker's up by 4. I don't think that'll work though for Becker. So Hall's up by 3. Collins up by 2. So we've still got a bit of work to do on this one. Right, Youth Scout monthly report though. We've squad. 71 to 89. Again, another player that I think we definitely will bring up, but at this point in time we can't because he's only 15. Right, so you are no good, Patrick Bennett, for us. Wow, I've never seen anyone with that low overall before in this game. 28 to 38. You're well gone, mate. You're gone because that overall's useless for us. I mean, you're not that great, but your overall could be decent. So there's no one that we're going to be able to bring in that's going to make an instant impact, really. I mean, you've got the potential to have the best current ability. You are not a bad shout, but you're in positions we don't really need at this point in time. I think I'm going to leave these in to scout for another month, to be honest. So, did we actually sign anyone then? I did it. I can't remember if we did. No, we didn't sign anyone that month at all. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all, but I think we just need to get to January now and just survive and make a bit of money where we can. I've done all that already. I'm not really that bothered with player chat to them because we're going to get rid of all these players from their club anyway. So Stevenage in the second round of the FA Cup. Might make us some money if we can get into the third round. We might also get hammered if we do, but let's see how we get on against Stevenage. We've had an interesting run of recent, and they go through to the third round of the FA Cup as well. So at least we're now just concentrating on the league. Nothing else to mess around with. Just the league for us this season. Let's get you guys continuing to work hard. And Shaw gets up to a 62. Perfect. Shaw's going to be our man, I think, that's going to help us out in this season. He's definitely going to help us out. That puts him up to 6 points now, I think he's gone up this season. So hopefully he can get those final 4 points up and then he can play 10 games before the end of the season. It'll be tricky, actually, because we've only got about 19 games left, so he's got to get up 4 more points in 9 games. That is going to be tricky. We are currently rock solid bottom of the table, 8 points away from safety. I do think we might get relegated this year, but then next season we should have a very strong year. We've come up against Rochdale. Again, it's not going to be ideal for us. I'm tempted if we do make enough money in January to get a second scout. That's another loss for us. It's another loss for us. Right, so we sink even further down to the bottom, but we do have training. We get Hall up to a 54. So these players are getting better and better as we go forward, but I just don't think they're going to progress quick enough for us to really take full advantage. We are dropping considerably, aren't we? But we just need to make that profit, don't we? I think that's the main thing. Yeah, performance is under review. You already transfer listed, mate. I've transfer listed everyone, so... We just need to get to January. We need to sell some players. I think that's going to be the thing that's going to save us here. We're under performance review. Yep, that's fine. We are really struggling. We just need to survive. If we can survive, I think if we sell some players in January and make some profit, I think they'll be happy with us. The fact we're 1.9 million down at the moment is probably what's costing us here. I think we'll have to just accept relegation and deal with it, I think. Home against Sunderland. It's going to be another game we're going to get hammered in, isn't it? It's a 1-1 draw. We got a point. Roland with a goal. Okay. Okay. It's not terrible. The board thought it was terrible because we're down to 48. Which is very, very, very bad. So let's push forward with the training. The players are getting better and better. We just need to get to January. And just if we can sell some players, that's going to be what's going to save us. I know I keep going around in circles and saying the same thing over and over again. We've got 2 games still to the end of the year, though. First of all, Coventry. Oh, I'm not feeling confident at this point in time, you know. I really think we're going to get the boot. That's another loss. And we got Southend. We've got Shrewsbury on the 1st of January as well. Southend, come on. Let's get some points in this game, come on. Oh, it's a 2-0 loss again. We're in trouble. Lots and lots of trouble. I hope somebody's going to buy some of our players. Collins is injured, okay. So let's keep pushing on Hall, because Hall's been in the squad longer, so his should go up quicker, hopefully. So Shaw's now up to a 63. Our goalkeeper's getting better and better. And we are in trouble. Next episode could be make or break for us. It could be us keeping our job or us getting sacked. So let's get to the first. Let's see what our youth scout is all about. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Please have an offer for one of our players, please. There's no offers at all. Monthly scout update. 75 to 89. He's definitely a good player, Jamie Carter, but not much we can do with that at this point in time because he's not old enough to take on. So you're not going to be good enough for us. You're not really going to be much good for us. So you're pretty good, 71 to 91. You're not really that good. You're not very good. You're not very good. You're not very good. I'm looking at a combination of the overalls as well at this point. See, you, my man, you could be a 72 already, but you're a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's one of the positions we're doing okay on, and we need to keep our goalkeeper at this point in time, don't we? Okay. What are we going to do here? I'm going to take Ed Davis, I think. And I'm going to scout the rest a bit longer. Let's have a look at Ed Davis in here. He is currently 14, and we get so unlucky with these bloody current abilities. They're never high at all. Never, never high. Okay. So, this next episode coming up, we're going to have to try and sell some players in January. We're going to have to try and make some profit, and I think that will make the board happy with us. That's the only thing I think we can do. We're going to get relegated by the looks of it. With 13 points from safety, we're not going to make it, I don't think. So we're going to have to just make the profit and keep them happy, I suppose. If you've enjoyed this video, as painful as it's been to watch, then please do hit that like button. Of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back in a few days' time with some more of this Bury career mode, and hopefully it won't be our last episode. Bye.